So you've created a video lesson and now you want to upload it to YouTube so you can get it to your students. Remember, at our school, YouTube is blocked, so this would be for home viewing only. For other schools, this probably would not apply. But anyway, I'm going to walk you through the basics on how to upload your video into YouTube. The first thing you're going to want to do is get to YouTube. So we're just going to go there. And we're going to sign in to YouTube. You need to sign in, so let's sign in. Once I've signed into YouTube, I'm ready to upload my video. This is on every page, so it's not like you have to hunt it. We're going to click on Upload Video. If you've never created a YouTube channel for your videos, you can do that. So I'm just going to click OK, bypass this little part. Because we're not so concerned about the channel and all that right now. We're just trying to learn the basics of how to get our video from our hard drive up into YouTube so that our students can view it in a Google form or at their leisure. So one of the things you want to do is default is public. Most of your videos you're going to want to keep unlisted or private. If you have more than 50 students, then you're going to want to just do unlisted. Private is just so that you can share a link with others, but only up to 50 people can share that link. Unlisted just means that no one can search and find your video on YouTube. Only people with the actual link can view it. So we're going to keep this one unlisted. I'm going to click on this little upload button. I'm going to find that little practice video that we did earlier. I know that it was in my movies file, and I know that I called it practice. So I'm going to click on open. And this is going to take a minute to upload. It's a really small video. The longer it is, the more it will take to process. So I'm just going to pause it while it's doing. Now my processing is done. I can pick a title, write a description of my video, and I can also tag it. Since this is just a video for my students, I'm not so concerned with doing all this. It's going to be unlisted. I'm not even concerned with the advanced settings. I might want to not allow comments just so my students don't sit there and comment, but then maybe you do want comments. You want them to give you some feedback. It's up to you. Once I'm done with, I can hit done, and this is the URL that I'm going to use in my Google form or to send to my students. I can also do something. I can do some editing of my video. Once it's uploaded, I can use the video manager and do some further editing. I can change the settings. Let me just click on edit and walk through the different things you can do. Here are the basic settings that I can change. Let's say one day I want to make it public. That's where I would go to change that. I can also go to enhancements and make any kind of fixes that I want there. Let me pause that so it doesn't start. I can also trim it. It might be really important to be able to trim a little bit at the beginning or the end to split it and do some editing just in case there's just some errors or something that you want to get rid of. I can also do some enhancements with audio. Sometimes sorry about that. If the subject's a little dry, I can add some background music to my video, and then what you're going to want to do is position this so that it favors the original audio so they can hear you talking. Let's hear.
Now I'm ready to work through.
Okay, we need to do that just a little bit more. Try that again.
Now I'm ready to work.
Plus that song wasn't that great, but you get the idea of how that can work and enhance your video. And then you would just click save to save that audio. Annotations are really important because sometimes you want little pop-ups to come up, so you can add little spotlights, speech bubbles. Let's just do something. We can add a title to our page. You can change the settings of that particular. You can, if you click on you can drag this out and center it. So you'll see how that looks.
Now I'm ready to work through.
So that's how I added a title. I can do the same thing all throughout. These things just require a little bit of practice. I can apply those changes, and I would certainly do that before I left here. You can add this to you can create little cards to show up on your video, but like I said, this doesn't really apply. I think we're done here. So I hope this helps you. If you want to get back to your videos, you would simply click here. You can click on home or click on my channel and see all the videos that you have uploaded. I hope this helps.